Yeah.
Well,
Well,
yeah, you trapped yourself due to
Yeah,
trying to avoid. So it's like you try to escape. You're trying to avoid with escape, but you end up escaping into a trap. You
yeah,
feel me?
well, I'll
You know.
I'll I'll defend it because listen,
Go
life
for it.
is really hard.
Oh,
It's a
100%.
real like when life really decides to be life in, it's really hard, and
You
you
have
need
to.
that escape.
Yes.
The difference is, can you get out of it? As in, can you figure out how to get back on track,
Mhm.
or do you get so lost in it that you it's hard to dig out of it? But
Yeah.
man, life is hard. Life be life in a lot. Life
Oh,
be
life
life
be life.
super hard.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
life
hard.
be super life. Like
Yeah,
you
but I
always
still
need an
feel like
escape.
even though life's hard, like
Like
I
you need to
still feel
escape.
like these discussions are important about like escaping the escape because just to like take a bit of the spotlight because I was that tubby kid, in class I would read Harry Potter under my desk and then not learn any math or science or anything. I would play World of Warcraft, lose a ton of money on a ton of real money on fake money, and then just like fail my grades. Like I would just play PlayStation all the time. I would just like read manga all the time. I would like, and I don't think we got into it, but like I would place myself mentally in whatever anime or comic world I was reading. Like I would imagine myself being next to Spider-Man. I would imagine myself dating Supergirl or things like this. And like while it was a nice escape, it did help me like sleep at night at times. It got to the point where I was fantasizing while I was driving, and that's dangerous. It got to the point where I wasn't working out. I was just gaining a ton of weight and I wasn't making like social connections, let alone even dating. I don't know what triggered it, but at some point I was like, listen, like life sucks. At least in my case, like it kind of sucked. I was bullied a lot. But like even escape being constantly escaping sucks. Like I got to escape the escape and I got to deal with life. So that's the angle I'm coming in at. And like I get what you guys are saying. Like that's not everyone's story,
Yeah.
but I do want to add it out there because I do hope like some people who are just stuck in this like constant like I don't want to say fantasy land because that sounds too boomer.
No,
Like
it's a
just this
rut.
constant like
You're
cope.
stuck in a rut. You're
Like
stuck in a
it can
rut.
it
You're
can the
right. Yeah.
cope can also ruin your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's always well, I'll just go back to what I was talking about with Deku. Like, okay, George, I got picked on too, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the kid who got bullied and then I turned into the bully. Like by the time I got into high school, okay, George, I was the jock in high school. I was the over aggressive bully in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like I was bigger than everybody, I was stronger than everybody. If I wanted something you had, it was mine. You feel me? Like that was always was how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you had that I like, oh, that was mine. You know what I'm saying? So like bullied adults to get what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like I threw myself into football because I realized that my attitude that people didn't like me for real. They were just scared of me. So then when you realize people are just scared of you, you kind of like become a recluse a little bit. And then you start realizing like, oh my gosh, like I really don't have no friends because now that I'm isolated, nobody really wants to deal with me, no matter if I can beat everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Then I just started immersing myself into football, and the football was my entire life, to where all I did was work out. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't interact with nobody. All I did was work out. All I did was just watch football all day to get plays, and all I did was sit there and talk to my coach and trying to see how much better I could get. You know what I'm saying? So like I did the exact same thing you did, but I just took a totally different route. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
like me being good at football just made my attitude worse because it just made me more aggressive. Because the more successful I got at football, I equated that to, oh, y'all just love me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a highly aggressive player. Now my play style was super aggressive, and they used to praise me for it. And so I used to think, oh, you love my entire aggression. But no, I had to learn, no, you only like it in this medium. Like there's a time and place for everything. So I think that's the same thing with a lot of these mediums. There's a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't go all day talking about anime all day. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't go all day talking about sports. Just like I don't go all day talking about rap music or conspiracy theories. Because I like all those things. But you have to be a well-rounded person. You have to be a renaissance man or person.
So it ultimately comes down to balance.
Yeah, you have to balance yourself though,
Mm.
because nobody can do that work for you but you. And you're the best person to do that work because you're the person who knows everything. So
You know you
that's
the
why.
best.
Yeah, you know you're the best and you know everything. So that's why you're the only person who can do it.